Hello, my name is Bailey Dunn, and these are my colleagues, Haley Hawkins and Ashley Watson. And today we're here to talk about some of the top resources for consumer information. Customer review sites. These type of sites are known to have a pay-for-performance component, and today we will look into the ethical policies and implications of these practices. We will discuss cases of past negligence, present issues, and future trends of how these sites will affect the performance of businesses in the future.
Before we begin, we must first define on how we view customer review sites. Traditionally, in the early 2000s, customers tended to seek out websites that were solely created as a place to leave reviews on products and services. Websites include TripAdvisor, Yelp, the Better Business Bureau, and Angie's List. While these websites are still in use today, they're not as prevalent as they used to be.
As the decade has progressed, so has our definition on what a customer review site is. Since the early 2010s, consumers have broadened their definition of consumer review sites and have adopted many forms of social media as resources for reviews. These include YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, and Google. Just think of how often you use the cliche, just Google it.
As review sites have progressed in their definition, so has the ethical dilemma of paying for performance. In the past, review sites like Better Business Bureau began facing criticisms for the use of misleading judgments for products and services. The Better Business Bureau, also known as the BBB, allows businesses to purchase memberships in exchange for a scaled accreditation in which many companies covet the BBB's A+ rating.
Historically, the BBB had a reputation as being a trusted source of reviews. Until 2010, it was discovered that fraudulent businesses were finding loopholes to keep their A+ rating. Besides the Better Business Bureau, Warner Bros. Also faced sanctions for advertising misleading reviews.
In a 2014 marketing strategy, the Federal Trade Commission adamantly claimed that Warner Bros. Had paid YouTubers to review their games in a positive light and that they had guidelines that YouTubers had to follow, which included promoting positive sentiment and not to show bugs or glitches, and that the video will not communicate negative sentiment about the game or company. And this is just one of the many examples of companies who previously in the past paid for performance reviews.
On the contrary to Warner Bros., Amazon during this time was actively taking measures to eliminate these types of paid reviews on their website. Reviews are very beneficial for both consumers and businesses. Consumers value honest reviews on the products they're considering purchasing, and those reviews are an important driving force for sales.
In 2016, Amazon made changes in its community guidelines that Amazon itself will check and eliminate all incentivized reviews. In doing this, Amazon is ensuring that all reviews are legitimate. Although Amazon is still a new platform for customer reviews, YouTube is also a new and unique platform for reviews in a video format.
YouTube provides a unique experience in that it allows the viewer or consumer to feel like they're connected on an emotional level to that particular YouTube channel. YouTube has the power to influence their viewers to coincide with their beliefs. They're able to do this because they built trust with their captive audience by posting consistent content within their niche.
Their reliability is what makes them so appealing. Many companies today are now realizing the impact of these YouTubers who receive compensation to advertise, recommend, and review their products or services to their loyal and devout viewers. The compensation YouTubers receive is not necessarily monetary, and it can come in a variety of forms as well, like PR and paid sponsorships.
PR gifts are a popular form of brand endorsement that companies like to send to YouTubers. Since PR is free, there's no responsibilities for YouTubers to acknowledge that they were given these gifts. These gifts incentivize YouTubers to respond more positively for reviews, but reviewing it under false pretenses in order to gain even more free PR poses an ethical dilemma, as it can be considered a pay-for-performance component.
A paid sponsorship is when a company partners with and compensates an influencer for their positive endorsement. Advertising without proper disclosure is illegal. When YouTubers don't disclose sponsorships, they violate the Federal Trade Commission's rules, in which it requires any paid partnership to be explicitly labeled as an ad or as sponsored.
So much attention is put on paid for performance reviews because the consumer culture is now prioritizing ethical business practices and structures. Emerson Sparks, CEO of the digital media company Doze, claims brands that are able to communicate with customers in an open, unfiltered way tend to do better with young people. Authenticity and transparency are two ideals they value highly. Gen Zers also tend to trust individuals more than big institutions. As a result, many brands focused on that generation are partnering with social media influencers in an effort to appear more relatable.
As times progress, YouTube has been consistently more transparent in the beginning of every review video. YouTubers are becoming more diligent in disclaiming on how they receive their products. Recently, they've also been disclaiming their affiliate links, including their Amazon affiliate links. Continuing with the ethical theme, in 2018, Amazon claimed that 99% of its reviews were legitimate, meaning that they came from real customers and not those paid to review the product.
Amazon aggressively monitors its platform for false reviews, knowing that reviews play a huge role in how a consumer chooses a product. Businesses should know that transparency will be a large contributor to sales because a wide variety of reviews shows authenticity. For the future, businesses should take Amazon's lead for emphasizing the importance of honest, transparent reviews.
We thank you for your time and consideration, and we hope that you have a pleasant day.